Alright, what's going on, guys? Got the car here, got a couple new parts for it, starting off with the rad cover right here. It ain't nothing special, but it's better than the factory one I've got. So I like that it says Ford Performance on it. So we're gonna swap that out today. Just a couple little upgrades I want to do before we go down to Mustang week. It's not a whole lot of big things, but small things matter. You know, that's all they say. And then driver's side oil catch can, because I've only got the passenger side. I know that's the most important one, but I thought, you know what? For the price of it, I'd rather save my car, save my motor, and just put one on both sides. So we're gonna hook that up today as well. I know there's a bunch of videos out there how to do it. I've already done one myself, my father-in-law Shelby, but what the fuck? I'm gonna do it anyway. So follow along and watch me do that. So let's get the hood opened up on the car, and we'll get started on it. I don't know if you can hear me well back here or see me, but I'll do my best. So, as you can see, I have, no, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to change that. So, as you can see, I do have the factory one here, and I did just lay some vinyl down on it just to change it up a little bit, because the factory one frankly is just boring as hell. I know it doesn't look the greatest, but it worked for now. This is what I had on it last year at Mustang week, so we're gonna change that up today. I don't know if I'm gonna put this back on it again on the new one, because I do like that across here it does say Ford Performance. I probably will get them color matched to match my covers back here, because I do like the lime green. So let's go ahead and get them off and get the new one on. Alright guys, got my trusty push pin puller, whatever the hell you want to call it. So pop them out. This one will actually be a bit too big. I might have to get my smaller ones. I do have a few different ones. Don't want to lose them. So just pop out all these little pins. They look like this, nothing special. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 of them. So this one's pretty chewed. Looks like somebody's already had it out a couple times. Definitely was not me, because I did not have this part off. I can't even get that one out. We'll come back to it. Again, I might have to switch to my smaller one. Yeah, you know what? I got my smaller one. Save the aggravation. Brought 2. Alright. Got 2 other ones. You'll have to excuse me. I'm using a gimbal. Brand new to it. Learning how to use it. Hopefully you guys can see a decent video from it. If not, I apologize. I will learn it. This one really in here is really freaking chewed. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. There we go. Holy hell. Somebody's really damaged this one a lot. Oh, you know what? We did have this one out once, now that I think about it. Because we took the whole front end off my car to, let me lower this down, to put my Demon lights in. So there's a very good possibility that that is what that's from. You know what? You still can't see much on my car here. Let me see if I can do something better for positioning to give you guys a better point of view. That is definitely not going to do it. Like I said, sorry. I'm learning. I guess you just have to be there. So, getting the pins out. One more to go after this. frick's sakes. Shoot the guy that did this last time. No, I won't, because I live in Canada. We can't have guns here. There we go. Okay. I believe there. That was all 9. Oh, there we go. That's all 9. So there we go. So that's off now. And I'm going to grab the new one and we'll put that on because, like I said, this was okay, but it's stock. I know the other one has somewhat the similar shape, but I do like that it just says Ford Performance across here. Unfortunately, everything else really is the same on it, but it is what it is. I'm going to set this here for now. So here's the new one. Interesting. I did not know that stayed lit up. I don't know if you can see it. You definitely can't see it, but my demon eyes stay powered up the whole entire time that they're in. And I don't like that. There's an LED light on inside there. You know what? 1 second. Okay, so this box is to my demon lights. They're currently off. And there's an LED light on, which I know LED doesn't kill a lot of power, but it actually does kill some power. And I know if I let this car sit for about a week and a half without starting it, it's a hard start because the battery's almost dead. 2 weeks, this car won't start at all. And I've been trying to figure out what the hell it is. I put a new battery in and everything, and now I know. It's my demon eyes. So I'm going to have to, when I get back from Mustang weeks, I don't have time right now. So I'm going to Virginia in 2 days with this thing, and then Mustang week afterwards. When I get back, I'm going to have to pull all this out and figure out how to wire this in that it is going to be not powered on at all when the car is not on. And it's funny because my buddy Randall, who put these in his wife Amber's car, which has the identical car to me, did say to hook it up a certain way, and I didn't do it that way because I was like, well, this way is better. Now I understand why they did it that way, because when they shut theirs off, it completely kills it, where mine is obviously still on. So I might just end up, which that red wire right there is the one that runs to the power. So I might actually run that wire to a secondary switch, which, lucky enough for me, in my car, I have NOS buttons. No, I don't have NOS, but I have these. So this is the one I use here to completely kill all the traction, which is the nanny plug under the hood by the airbox. I'll show you that in a second. So when I click this, it kills everything, so I can do all the donuts I want and drift, and it doesn't hurt anything. But all these other switches don't do anything. They're just dead because I don't have NOS. I just like the switch. So what I might do is put the demon lights to that, which then will fully kill it. So they'll only turn on when I actually want them. So, but the nanny plug I'm referring to is right here. It's this. And as you can see, I actually ran a secondary wire to it that runs under here into my firewall. It normally just stops here. It's in a constant loop. So when you're starting to do a donut or whatever, when you're doing a donut and the car loses traction, it'll actually turn itself back on. So even when you hit the traction control button and you hold the active traction control and stability control, and then a secondary light pops up on your dash saying fully disabled, after about 2 donuts, it will engage itself and deter your engine back down again, which sucks. So you unplug that, and then you can do it all you want. Problem with that is you got to get out, open your hood, unplug it, drive around. When you're done, plug it back in. Because if you leave it open for more than a couple of days, electric steering, you actually lose your steering. So it's not recommended to leave it off, so you plug it back in after a day or so. It's a pain in the ass. Say you get somewhere and you want to do a donut, you forgot to turn it off, you're not gonna. So I wired it to a switch. So when I want to play, I click the switch, all the lights on my dash pop up saying traction control, which is a secondary light that you guys wouldn't get unless that plug's undone, that allows the car to really just be wide open so you can drift. And when I'm done, I just hit that switch again, turns it all back on, and I just keep driving. So I'm going to use one of those 4 switches, one of the 3 extra ones I have, and put my demon lights in that, and that'll kill that light, which will now stop me from killing my battery constantly. So that's for another day, but that's what's going on with that. I'm actually glad that I figured it out because it's been driving me nuts why the car won't last a week and a half on a battery, and it's a brand new battery, because I thought that was the problem. Clearly it wasn't, so that was a big waste of money. Anyway, back to this. So as you can see, let's turn that around. They are very similar. In fact, they're the exact same thing, other than this one says Ford Performance. And I just like that better. Can't really see it that well in the picture, but there you go. So I'm gonna do that. And then this Ford Performance right here, I will get done in a different color just to brighten it up. And then I might put decals on or something there. So I don't know, I'll figure it out, but for now, this is all I'm doing. It fits pretty good. There. Almost lost all the things I just had. So then you just put the push pins back in, and that's it. And then we'll unbox the oil catch can for the driver's side, because as I said, the passenger side's already on. I'm not sure about you guys, but with my car, per oil change, which I do about every 5,000 kilometers, and I do run synthetic, every oil change, it's only about a quarter full, so it's not too bad. I've heard some are worse than that, and I've heard some are better, so it's kind of like hit or miss on the cars. But for me, I don't know if that's bad or not, but I get about a quarter full. If I really drive the shit out of the car, I'll get half. But that's still not bad, and regardless, it's not going in my engine. So I like that about it. That's it. Completely changes that look. I do like it, but I am gonna, like I said, color match this, or two different colors. I don't know. What's up, little man? You having fun in the pool? Okay. So it looks weird to me now that it's not done up with the same stuff I have on my dash, as you can see in my and top of that. So my entire cover on my dash looks like this, all the way across and all the way through there. So I just love skulls. So I had it on here, but I didn't really like the way it looked, only because it was just follow the stencil line around. It wasn't sunk in and everything else, so it didn't look like a proper wrap. It was okay, and it, crazy enough, it actually held up really good, but I didn't like it. So now that's the new look under the hood for now.